Hello everybody, I'm your host Alchema, and welcome back to another episode of Morrowind. In today's episode, we are going to do something we haven't done for quite a while. We are going to do main quest stuff. Specifically, we are going to become the Hortator of... oh shoot, where did my notes go? Hlaalu. Because I can't keep Hlaalu and Redoran straight. We are going to become the Hlaalu Hortator today. Or at least we will try to, because it is a very long process, much more difficult than the other ones, simply because we have to bounce around all over the place. Let's get this thing started. We are going to go down to... Kevin took damage, great. Hlaalu Council Manor in Balmora. There's somebody we're looking for in here. Should be this lady, I think. Yeah, that looks like the right name. I am Nileno Dorvain. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Hlaalu Councilors are away, which is most of the time. Even though that Balmora is a very Hlaalu-run city, the Hlaalu Councilors do not live here. None of them. Anywhere. Ever. Yeah. Strange. So we're going to ask her about... where is it? No Hlaalu Hortator. Well, we can ask about the Councilors at least. Here's a recent edition of the Yellow Book of Great House Hlaalu. It lists the current Hlaalu Councilors and their residences. I might tell you more for a small consideration. Well, thank you for the book. 50 drakes, sure. Tell me more. The one you should speak with is Crassius Curio. His manor is in the Hlaalu Plaza in Vivec. Of the Hlaalu Councilors, he is one most likely to listen to your requests, whatever they may be. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go talk to this guy. Crassius Curio is an eccentric man. He's, strange. In fact, he's a little bit bugged, which makes him strange.
How wonderful.
Yeah, excuse me. Last time I checked, I believe that Crassius Curio has a bug in his coding, which makes him suspect that every player character is female. This leads to some very awkward problems.
You seem like very...
Everybody wants to talk to me because I am so well liked. Your advisor's gone. We're going to need to head to, where is he at? Hlaalu Plaza in Vivec.
Got a few minutes if you need something.
Shut up. I think that we can probably check to see if we can take a boat there. Wow, that's a far drop. Kevin can heal. Vivec Hlaalu, yep. Now, normally it wouldn't be such a bad thing if a character has a little bit of a problem in their coding to make him confused about your gender, but Crassius Curio is not a great person.
I suppose I have a moment. What?
We need the Curio Manor. Oh boy. Do not like this guy at all. Do not like him at all. Oh boy. Where is it? That's Elven Nations. And so, of course, it's going to be on the other side that I didn't check. Alright, boy. Where are you? Ah, the Morrowind music starts.
What do you...
I think it's confusing. This looks like the right spot to find him at. Not in this one, though. What about this one? Yeah, boy. Yeah, here he is. Crassius Curio fancies himself to be a theater expert and has written quite a few plays. One of them you all may have heard of before, The Lusty Argonian Maid. Crassius Curio is the author, and he speaks to other people about the same way he does in his books, which is to say he is quite the womanizer and treats them very badly. Yes, I'm Crassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. Alright, before we get into this, I'm going to have to increase our disposition with him. I'm going to try to get it up to 100 because if you're going to be Hlaalu Hortator, you kind of want the Hlaalu Councilors to like you. Come on, get on up there. Get on up there. Get on up there. I'm about to throw money at you. Crassius Curio, let me love you. My gosh, he's really tough. Come on, get up there. If I can just get him into the... Okay, just... Here, have 10 gold. There you go. Have 10 more gold. There you go. Whew. Okay, so Crassius Curio is, oddly enough, the leader of the Hlaalu Great House. I need to be Hlaalu Hortator. A Hortator is a Great House war leader. It's an ancient tradition seldom invoked in modern times. Well, I need it to be invoked in this modern time. You want to be Hortator? A pity. Orvos Dren does not want you to be Hortator, and very few counselors would be willing to risk Ser Dren's disapproval. But your eloquent passion, your exquisite vulnerability, moves me to risk all and defy Orvos Dren. Yes, sweetie. I will name you Hortator, but I have something to ask of you. Will you give me a kiss? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really don't like Crassius Curio. He takes advantage of women, treats them horribly, and boy. I think he's going to be an absolute exception to my playstyle in that when this entire playlist is over, I am going to come back and stab him in the face. He will never write the Lestier Going Made Volume 2. Actually, he does, and it appears in Skyrim. I hate this guy, though. I really? Okay, moving on. Now, let me look at my notes here, because there's a lot of notes. Becoming Hlalu Hortator takes a lot of work. So, there's a few ways to go about this. If he likes you, all he wants is a kiss. Otherwise, it's 500 gold for Hlalu members and 1,000 for non-members. Well, I would really like to keep my gold if possible, so fine. Pretend Kevin's ready for a moment, push the A button. How tender and thoughtful. You've made me the happiest fellow in Vivec. And now, Pumpkin, it's time for your gift, and I have just what you want. In my formal capacity as Counselor of House Hlalu, I give you my vote for the title of Hortator. Perhaps I can also give you a little suggestion. Please let it be a good suggestion. I am sure you can persuade Dram Barrow to support you as Hortator. If you find him, Orvos Dren has Nivene Ules and Vilanda Omani in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip to the Dren plantation before talking to them. And then there's Yingling Half-Troll. What about him? Actually, let's start off with Orvos Dren. Or Dram Barrow? Yeah. Dram Barrow, if we can find him. What's that supposed to mean? He's very secretive. He lives somewhere here in Vivec. Oh, great! Yeah, nice. The biggest city in the entire game, probably the entire Elder Scrolls series, and I have to find him. Okay. Thank goodness I have my notes up. What about Orvos Dren? He is the head of the Kamatan. Oh, great! He's gonna like us even less because we're the headmaster of the Thieves Guild. Very difficult to get this. And he lives in a plantation in the Escadian Isles. You may be able to bribe him or trick him. He despises the Empire, and I have heard rumors that he has made some kind of deal with the 6th House. Okay, I don't like Orvos Dren. So it's going to be quite tricky to get him to persuade me to let me be Hortator if he is aware of what that means with the Nerevar prophecies. Okay, what about Nuveni Ules? She lives at Ules Manor near Suron. Just take the road north out of Suron, cross the bridge, and look for a manor south of the road. Okay, simple enough. Bandon Indaris? Oh, Bandon Indaris is already dead? Oh, yes? Well, then please accept these 1,000 drakes from House Hlalu. Okay. Bandon Indaris? I don't remember that person. I feel like it should be something recent. Hold on. Let me check my notes. I gotta know this for sure. What are you talking about? Bandon... Aha! I got him. Okay. Weird. Oh, so I just completed a quest for House Hlalu, which is kill Bandon Indaris, which the Telvanni sent me on a long time ago. You have to go to a newly built stronghold and kill the person who lives there, Bandon Indaris. I guess he's part of House Redoran because he just gave me gold for this. Well, thank you very much. Instant gold. Lucky exploit. Okay, and who else? Vilanda Omani. Counselor Vilanda Omani lives outside Vivec on Elma's Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from Telvanni, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elma's Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Omani Manor. Sounds like a simple enough person to get to, although it sounds like we have to talk to Orvos Dren first. Lovely. And Yingling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me, but he simply doesn't understand the Dunmer like I do. If you were to dispose of him, the other counselors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course, it is a different story. Except for the other guy, which, okay, he wasn't actually part of you. Never mind. He lives in Yingling Manor in the St. Olms Canton. Okay, so I can kill that guy, but I think I'm going to have to follow my notes for this one. So there's quite a few people I have to go and talk to. My notes say that the next person, after getting Crassius Curio's vote, is Yingling Half-Troll. Okay, so let's go to the St. Holmes Canton and find Yingling Half-Troll. We've been there before, I know, for a Thieves Guild quest. So, shouldn't be too terrible, right? I mean, I've been there, I know my way around. Where's... there it is. Yeah, confused. So from here, where do I go? Man, Vivek is a very confusing place. St. Olms, St. Olms, St. Olms. Where are you, St. Holmes? And why are you a saint? Because St. Holmes is actually the dirtiest and most run-down portion of Vivek. Parshan. It's a slum, pretty much. It's where the poor people live. It's where the terrible people are who can't afford anything else and who get thrown there because nobody wants them anywhere else. That's the arena. Where is St. Olms Canton? Is that it down there? I think that might be it down there. Well, Yingling Half-Troll should be up at the top. Ugh, so many loading screens. Well, we're at St. Olms now. Up the stairs, says Gollum. Although those aren't actually stairs, they're more of a ramp. And over here into the plaza. Okay, Yingling Manor. So, where is it? Oh, right here! Well, that was simple enough.
Alright, I'm listening.
Yeah, good for you. Alright, so, that star... I don't have time to tell you. Yingling Half-Troll. Yeah, actually my story's about 351 pages. So how am I going to deal with this guy? I've been reading my notes on my way over here, and it says that there's 3 ways of doing this. He will ask for 1,000 gold if we are a member of House Lalu. He will ask for 2,000 otherwise. An alternate route is to kill him, which is alright with the other council members. But if we talk to one of the other counselors and attack Yingling, everyone in his house will open the door and help to finish you off. Okay. A good opportunity to kill him will provide itself during the Yingling's Ledger quest. Refusing to give him the ledger will provoke an attack. Hello, Kevin, I wasn't expecting to see you. So the Yingling's Ledger quest is something that we did for the Thieves Guild. Almsivy, Kevin. I'm Yingling Half-Troll. Don't worry, Vivek can be confusing for us when we live here. Good to know. So, I've looked up the quest, sort of on the way here, and we need to talk to him about corruption. This should activate the part in the Yingling's Ledger quest, which will make him want to kill us. If I let him get in a few hits on me, I can kill him, and I can save money. I will kill him to not pay 1,000 gold, even though I have over 45,000. Kevin is a cheapskate. You accuse me of corruption? Just who do you think you are? I am the Nerevar. And it's going down and I can't do anything about it. Okay. So... I don't think I have to worry about too much else in this house. Actually, let me check to see if Yingling Manor has any other quests in it that I may want to do. There's main quest, House Lalu, and Thieves Guild. Well, I'm not in House Lalu, I'm doing the main quest, and the Thieves Guild is already done, so nobody in here has anything that I need to do for any other quest. I'm going to persuade him back up to a decent level, and now taunt him into attacking me. 1, 2, 3, and we're done.
Picked an easier opponent.
Oh, he's got a glass jink blade. Well, lovely. He may wear off now. Hurry up. I really need to resist paralyzation potion right now. Come on, hurry up. There it goes. Goldbrand is stronger. You did. And nobody cares. Glass Jink Blade, which is actually quite worn down. It probably wouldn't have done anything else to me if I had just sat here a little bit longer. Okay. Gonna take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Yingling Manor basement key. Well, I unlocked it, so I don't need that. I will leave you here with your key. Take a little bit of your gold, and, good enough. And does your closet have anything good in it? Just a few bits of expensive clothes. Alright. Nobody look this way. Ignore the body on the ground. Hi, Star. Yes, head on. I am heading on. I'm getting out of here. I will never be back. Could have gotten quite messy. He actually did drain my health quite a lot. Oh, wait a second. I need to turn around and go back. The next person we have to talk to is Drambarrow, and the guy who is hiding here. It says that he is in St. Holmes Plaza, in a place called the Haunted Manor. So if we find the Haunted Manor, I think this is, yeah. It should be over here, I think. I sort of remember hearing about this or seeing it. Yeah, St. Olm's Haunted Manor. It feels haunted. I mean, it looks just like a regular house with not much lighting and a very random cobweb, but I guess that this is a place that he is choosing to hide out in. And if I remember, yeah, I see him. He has a Master's Lockpick, a Journeyman's Probe, and a Journeyman's Lockpick down here. Sweet. Now, it does kind of take the fun out of the fact that you can't find this guy if you're just going to be looking online at the guide, but I don't really have the time to spare to walk around in the entirety of Vivec and try to find this guy. So just for the sake of speed and you guys having to avoid me walking around all over the place aimlessly, we're just going to check the guide, come down here, and talk to him. Assuming we can find him in any of these doors. Where are you? Is this you? Drambarrow. I take precautions to ensure that I am not found easily. I see I will have to take more precautions. But what can I do for you? I would like for you to like me, please. Thank you. And now I would like for you to please, or tell me what I have to do. I want to be Hlalu Hortator. A Hortator is the yes. You have found me, and that means you are resourceful. Yes, I will vote for you as Hortator, but my vote alone means nothing. Yingling is a fool. You may bribe him or kill him. Don't go over to the manor anytime soon, it'll be chaos. Gracius Curio is a man of passion and can be manipulated. But Vilanda, Nevana, or Orva Stren's creatures, and they will do nothing without his approval. What can you tell me about Gracius Curio anyway? I'm curious about what everybody else thinks about him. He has a splendid mansion in the plaza atop the Hlalu Canton here in Vivec. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Who are you? Guarding the Bowl. Drambarrow. He is my boss. You want to talk business? Talk to him. I'm going to assume that... I would assume that he's the blacksmith, but maybe he just runs a storehouse here? I'm not sure. I'll shut the door for you. Sorry, I left it open. Who else is in here? Who's this lady? Arvela Falas. Actually...
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
You look kind of unique in the face. Maybe it's just me. Who are you, by the way? Nightblade and House Cousin. That sounds pretty cool! You look more humble than you really are. Glad to be on her good side. Okay, so from here, we need to go to... oh boy. The Dren Plantation to take care of Orvas Dren. It's not too far away. We can probably make the trip there on foot alright.
We're watching.
In fact, I do have a map up to show me how to get there. The Dren Plantation is sort of between here and Pelagiad. It is actually just a few steps-ish to the east. Yes, to the east of Pelagiad. Like if you jump over a hill at the speed that I go and the distance I jump, you're practically on their doorstep. So like climb up to the top of Fort Pelagiad, take a running jump, and you're there. Or we can just make the trip from Vivec, which is probably for the best anyway, because there really is no way to fast travel to Pelagiad. I mean, it could set up a Marcus spell and then recall, but nah. We'll just go along this path for a little ways. When we come to a fork in the road, we will go past the fork in the road, jump over the river, and arrive at the Dren Plantation. Then we're going to have to take care of the guy inside. And actually, we were there fairly recently for a Thieves Guild quest. So we sort of know the area, and that actually means we might be able to get a leg up on this guy, because I have something in my inventory that, come on Kevin, that will help us get his vote a little bit easier. There are quite a few ways that this could turn out, but I'm going to need to be cautious about this. That's the guardhouse. This is Dren's Villa, but he's guarding the Villa, so shouldn't he be guarding the guardhouse? Puns, I'm sorry. So this guy is going to be the most difficult. First I need to find him. You are not Orva Stren, you are Gallows What's-Your-Face. Up here somewhere? Come on, Orvastren, where are you? That should be him, I think. Orvastren, yeah. It is truly a pleasure to see you. Yeah, sure it is. Hlalu Hortator. So you want to be Hortator of House Hlalu, and you've come to me. You show unusual wisdom for an Outlander, but what's the title of Hortator worth to you? Why do you want to be Hortator? Oh boy, he's got quite a few stuff to talk about here. Tell your story and ask to be confirmed, to defeat Dagoth-Ur and bring peace to Morrowind, to defeat Dagoth-Ur and protect Morrowind from the Empire. I have some papers I believe you should see. Never mind. Okay, so we've got quite a few options. Let me read off what my notes are saying here. You can just kill him, but he is well armed and has a few good bodyguards. You can blackmail him if you obtain some papers locked in his basement. That is the Dren's note that we got when we did a Thieves Guild quest a long time ago. Aside from that, we can raise his disposition high enough and then talk to him about protecting Morrowind from the Empire, resulting in Dren giving you his vote for Hortator. If you're in House Hlalu and you've done the quest to take over the Kamana Tun, wow, that's cool. Dren should just give it up and say he'll use his influence on his 2 puppet counselors. Of course, if you've completed that quest by killing him and breaking the link between the Hlalu and Kamanas rather than taking them over, there won't be a problem. And if your disposition is low when talking to him, he may attack. Oh, goodness gracious. Also, it should say something else that I saw earlier. Yep. If we tell him that we want to defeat Dagoth-Ur, he will outright attack us. So let's avoid that, shall we? So I have some papers I think you should see. We'll do it the cheap way. So you've been putting your nose in places it's not meant to be, eh? I see how it is. If the title of Hortator is all you want, you're welcome to it. It won't cost me anything at all. I'll make sure Nevene Ules and Valanda Omani understand exactly where we stand. Thank you very much. Now, let's get out of the Dren plantation, because I am honestly not comfortable here, even though I just went through all that. So now that that's taken care of, I noticed that, actually, we're running a little bit over time now. Surprising to me, but we only need 2 more votes, and then we'll be done with this portion of the main quest. So I need to talk to Valanda and Nevena. First one I'm going to do is talk to Valena on Omani Manor, east of Vivek St. Olm's Canton. I'll do that right now. There it is, Omani Manor. By the way, I am here on the map. Let's go in and talk to her. She should be really easy to convince now that I've told Orvastren, or whatever the heck his name was, that I want to be Hortator, and he agrees. So, because she's a puppet counselor, shouldn't be that hard. In fact, if it is, I will be completely surprised. You are not the person I want to talk to. No? Where is the lady? She is a lady, right? I'm pretty sure she's a lady.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I need a vote. There you are. Valanda money. Yes, of course, Kevin. Whatever you want. Yeah, I'm sure. I need to be Hlalu Hortator. Yes, of course. You wish to be named Hortator of House Hlalu? No sooner said than done. You will, of course, need to receive confirmation, but I have every confidence in your ability once all the counselors agree. Crasius Curio, Belt of the Hortator. Okay. That's done. Now we're going to go to, where was it? Hold on. I can't see. Can't read my own notes for a second. Where am I going? So that was Valanda in Omani Manor. Whoops. Stairs. Next I'm going to go to see Nevena in Ules Manor, directly west of Suron's House of Earthly Delights. Okay, now we'll jump over there. Bam, Suron. And right over here we should be able to see, what's it called? Ules Manor. The votes should be as simple to get as they were before. Come on, get up there. That should be it right there, I think. Bam. Let's just grab the vote and get out of here, because we need to end the episode. This is not worth coming back to a second time. Where are you, lady? Where are you, lady? Where are you, lady? Wait, is that you? Yeah. I've just heard the news, Kevin. Congratulations on your negotiations with Orvastren. What can I do for one as influential as yourself? What can you tell me about Orvastren, by the way? I mean, in your own words. He's the brother of Duke Vedam Dren, and a very wealthy and influential man. He has a Netch ranch in the Ascadian Islands. Okay, so basically he just bought you out. Oh, yes, Sir Kevin. The Hortator thing, right? They said if I knew what was good for me, I would do as you asked. So, you want to be a Hortator? I make you a Hortator. I vote for you. That's all I have to do, right? Once all the counselors agree, make sure you see Crassius Curio. Yeah, you're such a suck-up.
If you care to talk.
As much as I like that being easy, I don't like suck-ups. And where's the door? There we are. Front door! That's done. Now we head back to see Crassius Curio. Where is Suron? Vivek, Gondolier, Hlaalu Plaza, Curio Manor, Crassius Curio. I got the votes. Please, sir, name me Hortator. All the counselors agree? Splendid! I'm so happy for you. What an honor, but no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. And now I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlaalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Yeah. Now I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer. Thank you. Never talk to me again. And in case you weren't convinced that he is a lecher toward women, his first quest for you, if you join House Hlaalu, is to get him to give you his support for getting all of his future quests and everything else. You do that by removing all your clothes. Dead serious. I have been named Hortator of all three great houses, Redoran, Hlaalu, and Telvanni. Of the 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate, I have now fulfilled the 4th trial. Earlier we fulfilled the 5th trial, a little bit out of order, but that's done. We have finished it. The 4th and 5th trials are done. We are ready to move on in the main quest again, finally. What's it been, like 20 episodes? My gosh. Okay. This episode has gone on long enough, so thanks for joining me, everybody. We're going to call it the end here. Finally, I'm sure some of you are tired of today's work. We did get a lot done, though, and we don't have to come back to it. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to come back for the next one, and if there is something you would like to see on next weekend's episodes, let me know in the comments below, and I will do whatever you guys want, unless you want me to jump into a volcano, because I'm not going to do that. There is a volcano, I could jump into it, but I am not going to jump in the lava. Please be reasonable in your requests. Thank you for joining me. See you next time, everyone. Take care.